It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: UK suspends processing of visitor visa applications in Nigeria. The United Kingdom said the decision to pause on visitor visa applications in all red list countries is part of measures put in place to protect public health. Barely 24 hours after the United Kingdom banned foreign travelers from Nigeria over COVID-19 Omicron variant, the UK has suspended the processing of visitor visa applications from all red list countries, including Nigeria. The British High Commission announced the suspension in a statement on Sunday, December 5, 2021. In the statement, the UK said the decision to pause decisions on visitor visa applications in all red list countries is part of measures put in place to protect the public health. The statement reads, to support the United Kingdom government's aim to protect public health from COVID-19 and associated variants of concern VOC, UK Visas and Immigration's UKVI will pause making decisions on visitor visa applications in all red list countries, including Nigeria, until travel restrictions are lifted. Visit visas cover travel to the UK for tourism, visiting family and friends, undertaking short-term business activities, for example, attending meetings, undertaking short-term studies under 6 months, taking part in research or exchange programs as an academic, medical reasons, for example, to receiving private medical treatment. If you apply for a visit visa in a red list country and you meet the UK immigration rules, your application will be paused. You will not receive a decision on your visit visa application whilst red list travel restrictions remain in one place. You will not be able to request a refund of your visa fee once you have given your biometrics at a visa application center (VAC). If you already hold a valid visit visa and you are intending to travel to England as a visitor from a red list country, you will not be allowed to enter. Separate guidance is available for travelers entering Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. There are only limited exemptions to travel and entry requirements for critical workers and medical and compassionate cases. The statement reads, if you have submitted a visit visa application and you do not wish to withdraw, we will continue to hold your application. If you choose to continue with your visa application, you will not receive a decision on your visit whilst red list travel restrictions remain in place. The United Kingdom Secretary of State for Health and Social Care, Sajid Javid, had earlier announced a temporary ban on foreign travelers from Nigeria, and in a series of tweets on Saturday, Javid said that only United Kingdom residents or its citizens can enter the United Kingdom from Nigeria, and they would have to quarantine in one of the relevant hotels. For Kanu's release, Buhari, however, stated that interfering in Kanu's trial will be unlawful and contravene the powers of the judiciary. But according to the minister, President Muhammadu Buhari could facilitate the release of IPOB leader in many ways, which would impede on the judiciary powers. Ngige said that Buhari can use the prerogative of mercy, state pardon, null prosequi, not to wish to prosecute, and withdrawal of charges to facilitate Kanu's freedom. President Muhammadu Buhari can use the prerogative of mercy, he can use pardon, he can use null prosequi, he can use withdrawal of charges. He knows what is best for the country and for Igbo nation because our place is in turmoil. The Southeast is in turmoil economically, politically, and security-wise, he told the Vanguard. The minister opined that he has not seen the Nigerian leader publicly making a commitment to any delegation in the last 6 years, expressing hope that the IPOB leader would be freed soon. He added that the president I know has never said publicly to any delegation, I will consider your request. It is heavy, but I will consider it in the last 6 years that I was with him in government. Any attempt to assassinate Nnamdi Kanu will end Nigeria, Uwanize also wants. The Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Uwanize Indigbo, has warned against any planned attempt to assassinate the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, stating that Igbo leaders are the cause of ruse in southeastern region of the country. The group said that federal government wouldn't dare Buhari spoke when he hosted the group under the umbrella of the highly respected Igbo great. President Muhammadu Buhari stated that he is ready to consider their demands and to foster the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Of the leader of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The group had, among other things, pleaded with the president to work out modalities to bring Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. This move had gathered both commendations and attack by a cross-section of Nigerians, and from the president's comments, there has not been a solid yes or no response, as he had explained the roadblocks the federal government may encounter if they wanted to help. Now, this has led to a statement credited to one of the lawyers of the arrested Southwest strongman, Chief Sunday Igbo, Pelumi Olajengbesi, as he has lashed out the Southwest leaders for abandoning Chief Igbo. According to the lawyer, the region should learn from the Southeast leaders who went all out to fight for Kanu's release during their recent meeting with the president. This is a bad precedent that would have been avoided if both regions had done their homework on time. By the time the Southwest elders rise to demand the release of Igbo, some leaders from the north may also rise and demand the release of the Shiite leader, El Zakzaki, while some others will also demand the release of some Boko Haram terrorists currently incarcerated in Nigerian prisons. As regional leaders and elders, some of these arrested Nigerians with a different mindset should have been called to order and disciplined long before the Nigerian government stepped in. We are all witnesses to the amount of carnage that was perpetrated in the Southeast ever since the Eastern Security Network, an arm of the outlawed IPOB, was formed. And earlier this year, Sunday Igbo was arrested, and the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, had warned him not to overdo his agitations as it was getting out of hand. The Oni had further warned Igbo not to allow his agitation to be hijacked by politicians. The Oni had also revealed that the president had advised Igbo to be calm about his struggles and also be patient, but Igbo had ignored the advice, hence his arrest. While it is normal to allow the law to take its course, it is better to prevent these issues from ever happening, as it always pays to be law-abiding. It is on record that before the arrest, the Oni and some Southwest monarch had spoken with Igbo, of which he ignored. Nnamdi Kanu was equally advised by a cross-section of some Southeast leaders, which he ignored too. But the leaders of the various regions initiate moves to visit the president to plead for the release of some offenders. It is important that we note how the issue started and also rightly blame the offenders who have in one way or another caused hardship for a cross-section of Nigerians.
With a view to hampering democratic process in Nigeria, not done. The committee ascribed the killing of 175 security personnel, traditional rulers, and most recently, Dr. Chike Akunyili and others to Kanu and his group.